Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to a live stream again today. We're doing two today. I did one before church, and then I went to church, and then I came home, and I was like, I can stream again. There's no reason not to. We can... Oh, you know what? I've forgotten to do all of the things. Hold on. Turn on the light, first off. That's important. And then turn that light off, and then turn that light on. There we go! Now it looks proper. That's the way it's supposed to look. This is the proper form of a Howdy Folks live stream. So how does everything look and sound? I ended up not rebooting my router. I just shut off OBS completely, opened it back up, very quickly resumed the streams. And so far it doesn't look like we're having any issues. I don't know what's causing that problem. You know, no clue whatsoever. But it looks like it's been alleviated. Now, I will say that last time when we had trouble with the stream, YouTube was the one having the trouble. I think Kick was fine. So Kick is up, and it looks to be okay as well. If you ever have a problem with Kick, we learned this earlier, just reload the browser. I just clicked back over to it, and it looked like the stream was down. But a refresh, back up and running, buttery smooth, and it has much lower latency and delay than the YouTube stream does, or at least it's supposed to. So it looks like it's working okay. Looks like it's fine. We do have Guillermo and Nick in the YouTube chat, so welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the final chapter of the game, where we left off previously. We have just entered this domain, and we're supposed to be stealing, I believe, a mirror or something, so that we can go fight somebody to some extent or degree, in some manner. The details don't really matter all that much. What we've got to figure out is whether or not we can safely walk on lava, or whether or not I have to use my special ability every time we need to do that. Now, right now, my primary concern is not dying, and also defeating this guy. He's got a big weapon. He's got a big, long neck. Okay, we're in the lava. It looks like we're okay. It looks like what I was worried about previously, about dying in lava, not a concern. The monkey... The lava, I mean, first off, it doesn't move. Oh, well, that lava does. Actually, you know what? Looking at it at our feet, it is moving a little bit. But it doesn't seem to bother us all that much. So all the concern I had previously, in the literal last stream about walking on molten magma with our bare little monkey feet and our bare little monkey toes, completely not founded. Completely unfounded, even. This is so unbelievably safe that it's not even worth being concerned about. That does mean that we should double back and probably get that chest later. I'm assuming, though, that after we finish in here, we'll have to go back inside anyway. I just realized, look at how the ground, like, oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Like, springs up the magma and everything as we hop about. That's a fun touch. I appreciate and respect that. Goodbye, sir! So many combat encounters in this game just boil down to charging up your heavy and then beating someone to death with a stick. That's pretty much it. The boss fights are a little bit more complicated, but even then, it's just like an extended, drawn-out version of the same thing. Well, that's unfortunate, because what happened there was that I didn't realize how out of stamina I was. So that didn't end up working. Let's try this instead. Come and get me, big boy. I don't think we've done one of these since we've got the, Oh, Lord, he jumps! I've not seen them do that before. Alright. Okay, now we know they're not going to run at you. They're going to jump at you. I can do that, too. Okay, just punch him to death. Little punches. Death by 1,000 taps with a stick. It looks like we've got some sort of red plant over here that I don't think I've seen before. Maybe we have, and just not in this environment. It's a fire date. It's my preferred kind of date, when it's lit, you know? So funny. I'm assuming this all eventually leads to the same place. But this is the road not less traveled by. And obviously it's going to lead to treasure here. I wish we could sneak up on a guy and get, like, bonus points for attacking from behind. That would be swell. Maybe we do and I've just never noticed. Also, I did say that everyone in the chat was in the chat. But then they all stopped chatting. But they're still there. That's okay. I'm not too pressed, folks. Is that a person back there? Is that a big red fella? That kind of looked like a big red fella back that way. I just want to double back through here and see if we missed anything. It doesn't look like we did. There's just more guys. Who was shouting? Oh! No, 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 no. Get away from them. How far away doth their fires fly? I kind of want to double back on the bridge now, because we... Okay, there's another one right there. Hold on. Spin! Spin! Spin the... Gosh, that wrong button. That explains it. Okay. I tried my best, but my best was incompetent. Oh, goodness me. Okay. These remind me a lot of in the third region, we had these giant fellas we had to fight. And I don't think any of those ended up being on stream, because I just fought them in between streams, assuming that they would respawn. I had a guess that they might have like a lot of XP when I killed them. I was like, I'll just go ahead and fight these guys now, and then we'll do it again on stream. It'll be fine. No, they don't respawn. Yeah, keep attacking that guy. Please stop. I'm trying to deal with like one threat at a time here. Okay. Those guys down there are up there haven't seen me again yet. That's good. Let's try to lure him back over here. Hey, big fella. Oh, goodness. I'm glad he wasn't up there a second ago. The last thing I need is more people to fight during this. Goodness, 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 goodness. Is he dead yet? Okay. Come on, big fella. Hello, Nick. How are you? Alright. Everything's settling down. Everything's simmering down. Now we can deal with this guy. I believe there was 2 of them.
Our lady welcomes no outside.
Yeah. I'm not concerned with what your lady welcomes at the moment. I guess there was only the 1. I definitely thought we saw 2 up here. But then again, I also thought that the lava on the floor damaged us. So what do I know, really, at the end of the day? I cannot be expected to be the expert on these matters. Okay, the 2 of them, and then there's another place that we can rest up there. Which might be a good thing to go ahead and snag. Okay, that was nice. Really enjoyed the 2 frames per second. Oh, what is happening back there? I'm sorry, what? We just missed something. Is it a big boy up there? Did he do all that? I did want to explore the bridge first. Sorry, what, Nick? I don't really think we missed anything worth coming back here for, but at the same time, I would rather know that with certainty before we progress. And these guys aren't too tough. It's all XP at the end of the day. Not that we really need it. XP in this game, like when you level up, you don't just get extra strength or anything like that. In fact, at this point, unless you're investing your points into things, you really don't gain anything from leveling up. But we do gain points. And we've kind of gotten to a point where... Oh, he got teched while he was talking to me. I wasn't even registering that he was saying anything. I had no clue what he was... I was so focused on the combat that he just died, and I have no clue what message it was he was trying to convey to me. Alright. We gotta get that guy first. The other guy's gonna be pretty straightforward once we get this guy out of the way. The last thing I want is this guy throwing fire at me in the middle of this. Okay. Yep, nope. Big Giant Man is currently involved in this, and he doesn't need to be. This does not concern you, big fellow. Leave me be. Get me through stones, will you? I don't think so. I think he's probably going to lose interest. Nice. Can you actually get back up here, or are you kind of like stuck on the terrain now? He might be stuck on the terrain. Can we activate this? Are we considered to be in combat at the moment? Oh, well. There you go. It would be hilarious if during the cutscene, though, he came over and just batted me. I mean, it wouldn't be not in a funny ha-ha kind of way. It'd be more tragic than anything. Righto. Should we try to fight one of these big guys? Oh, little Tyke just, like, he reset. I didn't even rest at the shrine, so that's odd. I think if we get him from behind... Oh, jeez. Probably should be standing here in the midst of the flames. As I continue to do it. I can't even tell what kind of animal this is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's supposed to... I think I said water buffalo before. Which, yeah, kinda. But, like, satanic water buffalo. Alright. I think I can do this. You know what? When I'm committed and I've got my boys with me, I can do anything. Let's go, fellas. Hit his feet. Oh, fellas, we're doing great right now. Keep it up. Keep it up. We've almost got him. He's not really doing much, and it's also hard to keep track of what's happening. And also, I think all my guys just left. It's starting to feel like bullying at this point. That was a mistake on my part. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Really? Okay. We missed it by like 2 inches. And there he goes. That's it. That's all there was to it. We felled the beast. Warthog? You say that, but I mean, we've got a little fella who's a friend of ours who kind of looks like a warthog too. So I don't know, maybe they're just different types of warthog is also possible. Well, that was sort of a letdown. We could try to do this one without the pluck of many and see how far we get. I mean, if we die, at worst, we just respawn right back over there. Well, maybe I'll be able to actually pay attention to what's happening this time. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Like, I'm not over there, so I don't know what he's targeting. You know what? Now might be as good a time as any to activate this. Which should negate the effects of fire. And also apparently heals me when I'm standing on lava, which is kind of overpowered. You know what? I'm starting to think that maybe size isn't everything. I mean, I guess I would also be irritated if there was a tiny monkey poking my toes. I would also be struggling to figure out. Plus, it seems like... Oh, I don't need to see that, thank you. That's a bit too much. That's too graphic for me, thank you. Goodness me. Ever heard of underwear, my guy? Jeez. What I was trying to say, though, is that I guess... Like, the monkey is moving much faster than him, so maybe there's like a speed sort of relative thing going on there where... Oh! Oh, it's you! Oh, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in some time now. What sort of wisdom do you have for me?
What comfort does this heart implore? A humble drink, its solace I adore. A fine brew deserves a fitting gourd. Here, take this.
I thought he was going to rhyme. Did he give me something?
The Bull King accepted his destiny, but there are others who refuse to do the same. Family strife confounds even the wisest. Why should we meddle? With the full gourd's draught by my side, let cares drift away into the tide.
Yes, sometimes he rhymes.
The Bull King accepted his
Okay. I mean, he acted like he was giving me something, and then he just decidedly did not give me anything. I was assuming that I was going to be getting a new gourd. I guess we have to wait this out. Let's have a look here. Yeah, no new gourds as far as I can tell. Pretty sure we've had all these for a while. I did notice that we can examine the fire. Oh. I guess we're going to suck up the fire into the gourd. To what end? Couldn't tell ya. Supreme Gourd. We really are in the end game, aren't we? Yeah, he said take this, and then he didn't really clarify. Supreme Gourd. Sunset of the Nine Skies. Each sip recover... Oh, that's our drink. And I guess the Supreme Gourd just has 10 sips on it. Which is more than any of the other ones. Oh, look at this. The Yang River Goddess Gourd. Using the gourd grants a moderate amount of burn resistance and immunity from lava-covered terrain for a short duration. But we're like infinitely... We do not get damaged by lava terrain at all already. I will demonstrate. See what I mean? We're good. I think that might just be by virtue of having this equipped. Let's read it again. Significantly increases burn resistance and grants immunity to scorch damage from lava-covered terrain. There you go. Good thing we went ahead and equipped that. But again, I wonder, how would we be doing this if we hadn't managed to find that in the first world? It's not a required item. We doubled back and just kind of stumbled upon it. So I'm really confused how someone plays through this section unless they just have that gourd and they're constantly sipping to get across the lava. Or maybe, I guess they just really try hard to avoid the lava. Sounds like playing the game on hard mode to me, and I'm not doing that, thank you. I'll take what I got. We're playing on normal difficulty, and gosh darn it if I'm not taking full advantage of what... Oh, hold on. You know what? Let's have a look at our spells. What are we looking at in terms of self-advancement? I forgot to check this! We got this new one, the Envious Tongue. We should probably go through all of these. Upon successful hit with the Unveiling Strike, the cooldown of the spell is massively reduced. Slightly extends the invincibility duration of the first move of all varied combos, or narrow the window of rock-solid deflection, but returns half the mana cost, or temporarily increases attack from perfect dot. Gain a moderate amount of bonus for a short time after casting a spell. Moderately extends dodge and... Yeah, that's what we want. And then finally, we've got Envious Tongue. To embrace its potency, be prepared for its bitterness. Extends the duration of effects for all medicines. That's fun. Okay, and then whatever we can pick here is after consuming medicine, increases the critical hit chance of the next attack. Immobilize all effects, all enemies around the target. Oh! Each equipped soak slightly increases the health recovery of the drink. Ooh. So immobilize multiple enemies, which can be useful in certain circumstances, specific circumstances. Or each equipped soak slightly... We're gonna go with this one for now. But if we find ourselves in a particularly difficult fight with multiple enemies that we might have to do a couple of times, we might swap it over. Because I can see that being really useful. And then apparently we have something new here. When at full health, significantly increases to attack. Well, we're not at full health very often, so it's not going to come up a whole lot, I wouldn't think, unfortunately. Something new in my inventory. Can I mark everything as seen? Unfortunately not. That's self-advancement, we've got 2 points to spend, and I think we're going to either put them... No. I just... Ring of Fire, maybe it's one of those things that when it's fully maxed out, if you're really good at staying in one place, it's worth having. But for me, for where I'm at, maybe I need to be using Sweeping Gale. Grants a considerable amount of damage reduction when performing Sweeping Gale. After successful hit with Sweeping Gale, performing another heavy attack that consumes a focus point, executes Churning Gale. Churning Gale depletes all focus points and deals additional damage based... I don't know. I just never think to do it. I think we're better off spinning it over here to increase, for example, our maximum mana. Yeah, let's work on getting that maxed out. We only need 4 more to max that out. So look at that. We got like the tiniest little smidge of additional mana down there. I'll take it. I'm not upset about it. I wish it was more, but I'll take what we get.
Safe with you. It'll come in handy.
Enough about your brother. If you care for him so much, why not go back to him?
Am I about to become the cicada?
If you can't act, Mother, then I...
Well, what do you know?
To lend me your plant and fan to save Father. Save him, or this mountain from its doom. Both are beyond this fan.
Mother, please! I'm begging you! Father's life hangs on a thread which brother could cut short any moment.
Is her mom also a baddie?
When did you start caring for that old bull? Do you not think you can hide your secret wish from me? You wish you could rule this mountain with your brother once we
Hello,
are
Mom.
finished.
Mommy, Mom, what's up? How you doing, Mama?
That is not true, Mother! If that were my wish, why would I bring this master here to help?
Words from cunning foxes. You just want to trade my fan for a smile on your brother's face.
I owe my
Is
life
she implying
to Father,
incest? Is that what's happening?
and to your kindness for taking me in. Brother was good to me, but I would never betray my parents for him.
Say no more of the fan. We raised the boy. Guess this is what we deserve. But you... why are you here at this very moment?
Rakshasi, I'm not a part of your family, and I'm aware I have no voice in this. But Ping told me the Destined One...
There's a handsome fella here.
The Destined One, who doesn't even know what he's destined for. Those old bastards must have pulled a muscle coming up with the name.
You and I both know who he truly is. When the time comes, your children, your husband, and even this very palace could all turn to ashes.
Well, the cats have knocked something over.
What do I have to fear from a mere pawn? He's no match for us. He can't even rival the power of my fan.
Once the truth is revealed, suddenly he is here. Do you not find it odd? Such a twist of fate.
The truth? The truth of what? Who are you talking about?
I heard the Destined One had obtained all the other relics. Rakshasi, your situation is grave. Do you not see who mandated his return? Were those relics really bestowed for your good? Perhaps amid these schemes and plots, we've unwittingly become stepping stones for his rebirth. For others, I care not. All along, you are all I care for. I say we should leave together. I vow to treasure you dearly, just like when we're up there.
I never thought that one day you'd be the only one I can rely on. I am overwhelmed. Come, sit with me
I've lost the plot.
and tell me what to do.
Don't let him, Mother! Don't you see? He's taking advantage of you! You lecher! I called for your help, not your treachery! How dare you!
Yeah, I have no clue what's happening anymore.
Should know better manners.
So she's adopted, I take
When I
it?
first crossed paths with her, your bull of a father was no more than livestock, munching on a patch of grass.
Have you no shame? Mother, don't be fooled!
Enough of your endless prattle. Now, that's better.
This is bad. We gotta get Fox Girl rescued, but also I need that mirror.
Not been this close since our time in Tushita Palace.
Where?
Well, yes, I do miss the old days too. We were so happy back then.
What in the blazes?
No tricks here. It's just my hoof. You deserve to know before we kiss.
You will live to repent this! Filthy lowlife! You dare take her form and beguile me!
My old friend, wasn't it fun? Have we not been this close since our carnage in the
I kinda thought it was gonna be the other way around. I thought he had transformed into the handsome man to take advantage of the mother.
Candid words.
What a fun twist!
Candid, my hoof. Your revenants are everywhere. I thought you'd have better lies. Quick on your heels, huh? Well then, boy, let us teach this brazen adulterer a lesson.
Vile beast! Your savagery knows no cure! But you will behave once my sourceless water from Tushita drops.
I don't know what that means, my guy. I'm sorry. Are you gonna make a pool? I've fought in water before.
I've aided your
It's very milky looking. Maybe
now
it's
I shall aid you again. On your way.
sticky. I don't know. I don't really want to be here right now.
Save your
Time to be subdued!
is the ultimate.
hold on. I've got friends. Let me get them here. Come back here, you. You never want to accidentally trigger that when he's about to do something super special. See, this is going too swimmingly, which I assume means that this is only phase 1. Tends to be the case. Oh, great. See, now would be a good opportunity for, you know, freezing one of them to freeze all of them. It's almost like the game gave me that on purpose. Now would also be a good time for me to have my monkeys. I guess they're all gone now.
Time to be subdued!
Darn it. Yep. If we'd done Pluck of Mini at this point, we'd be much better off. We'd have our own little army to combat his little army. They're not all that tough to deal with, though. Like, it's just a bit of a nuisance more than anything. Alright. You ready to go, buddy? Where are you? Are we back to this? Ooh, he's biggin'. Wait, that's my horse friend. Is that not my horse friend? Is that my imagination? What are you doing here, man? I guess it could just be any other horse. But it definitely looks like my horse friend. Has he been roped into this somehow? Did they corral my boy? No one puts a lead on my horse, man. Get back here, you. The scaling of this game is odd. Because I fought bosses, like, sort of mid-level bosses. This is a boss from Chapter 5, not 6? Well, yeah, we're on Chapter 5, aren't we? I think it's 5 chapters, and then you have, what I assume to be sort of just the end of the game. Where you go back to heaven or the realm of the gods or whatever and fight them again. Am I wrong? I guess we can find out. How many chapters in...
From yin and yang arises to sun.
Oh, there are 6 chapters.
From land
Yeah, but I think we
and
checked.
sky,
Wasn't the 6th one, like, the
divine.
shortest?
No, you shall be feasted upon by my yin-yang fish.
What a stingy host. Such a meager fish. Hardly enough for a platter.
Oh, well, hold on. I got really deep into reading this stuff. And now here we go. Oh, it's this thing again. Yay. My favorite part about this encounter right now is that I've used up all of my good abilities. know what we ought to do is charge this up. Just wait for him to come to us. Like that. That didn't quite work the way I wanted to. But he was just Jonah. Yeah. This is what you get for not going to Nineveh, my guy. Should have paid attention. I don't like the way it moves and the weird little noises it makes as it sloshes about. I'm hitting the dodge button repeatedly. I wish I could express to you how many times I've hit the dodge button. That's unfortunate, the way that it got out of the way for that. This is not good. I don't think we're going to beat it. Unless we do somehow. In which case, you know what? Good on us. But I'm pressing X to doubt. Yep, just little situations like that that make me press X to doubt. That time I hit them right. Not only that, but I got to keep my charge up, which is good. Oh, good gosh. I hate you so much for dodging out of the way of that. I hate you so much for not just letting me kill you. I can't express to you the amount of frustration I feel right now in my soul. You know what? Right now, we got a new objective. If we just stay alive a little bit, Red Tide will reload. Like it's already... Come on down. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. This isn't necessary. Just come down here and fight me. Oh! Come on, big boy. Just hold still for like 2 seconds. That's all I'm asking you to do here. We're almost done with this. Oh!
The truth has been...
Man!
Disasters are sure to follow. The turmoil you witness is but a ripple caused by a drop from above.
Okay.
What? Gone already? Bad news after a good nap. He's gone too far from a furnace servant. A decent lad he was. Decent until ruined by brother Wukong. Then destiny carried him further to fall for the wrong woman.
It does happen.
You, go up this way. Check if any way leads up. I'll go look around. The owner might be gone, but her treasure might still be there.
I mean, I do see something up there that's glowing gold, which seems pretty hopeful to me. What are you? I was told I was looking for a mirror. That's a long bomb, which I don't even think we can check right now. Yeah, we can only look at our gourds. Thank you, by the way, Gil, over on the kick. What direction do you reckon we go to further explore the palace? Probably this direction? This is not the way we came in from. It seemed to imply we needed to go up and check further in, correct? There was nothing else in that room to explore. I think this has got to be the way we go. We have run past so many alternative paths and hidden treasures and things at this point. We're probably missing really important side content. Where is my horse friend? I've yet to find him in this world. Although, granted, we've been here, you know, between last stream and this stream, what, like a collective 45 minutes, maybe? What we really need is a place to rest. We really need a shrine nearby. Something big is stomping around to my left. I can hear it. It's like behind me right now. I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look because it's gonna psych me out. I'm gonna defeat this guy, and then I'll worry about whatever it is that's throwing fire at me. Alright, what is it? Oh. Something up top. Oh, it's another one of those gosh darn carts, I betcha. Well, hold on. Let's get with the treasure. Let's not skip past that. It seems like that thing up there has poor aim anyway. Blood of the Iron Bull. The one time I don't guess it. What do you know? I'm also on Kick. We were also streaming on Twitch, but every time I start using Twitch again, I'm reminded, like, they seem to just do something that reminds me why I don't like Twitch. It's not even necessarily the platform. It's just Twitch as a company is, it's corrupt and rotten to the core. When Kick, a business, did we get like a severe color change just then? What happened? Hold on. Oh wow, that's odd. Okay, Kick literally exists off of like their big thing is gambling, and when I feel like more comfortable with them as a platform, that should tell you everything you need to know. You know what? I might die here, and I don't have anywhere to rest, and that's unfortunate. I'm wondering if maybe we missed something before. Yeah, because, like, we're not in a great place right now. Maybe this'll do it. Let's see what we can manage. Oh, good. We're the monkey again. Things are going swell. I'm trying to roll. I'm trying to, like, get anywhere other than where I am right now, and I can't seem to escape this. I'm just, like, stuck here underneath this cart. Can I get away? Can I go somewhere? Am I stuck in here with this thing? Oh, no. I'm trapped. I cannot escape. I'm just gonna die. That's unfortunate. In pillar stance, you can climb to the top of the staff by charging a heavy attack. Yeah. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Oh, looky here! Yeah, because we turned into an insect, we didn't get to explore any of this. We just kind of flew past all of it. So we completely missed what I'm assuming here is a meditation spot. It's a cool-looking environment. It's a shame that it's always so ashy and gray. It's a bit depressing, that. Also, with all the flowing magma, it seems a little unsafe. Also possibly very warm. Unless it's high up in the mountains such that it's just very cold all of the time, and the heat bubbling out from the lava helps keep it like a more neutral temperature. In which case, that's sick. This would be like the ideal home. You could probably bring in some water, like dig a well, and you could get some, combine that with the lava, get some nice springs going. Also, where the heck did I respawn at? Was there a thing out there? Was not paying enough attention. I don't remember activating. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. I don't have no memory of activating that, but I suppose we must have. Yeah, it was right before we turned. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Is there any reason to be over here? Is this just here for looks and show? Be real cool if there was a tiny little crevice over here on the wall that led to a little hidden room where you would find the staff of one-hit wonders. You just swing it and everyone dies. But alas, the game is too well balanced for such things. Onward we go. We're in a much better place now to deal with that threat. We're in a much better... I can summon my pluck of minis. Me and my bros. We can take this thing down. I can freeze it in place and smack it around. Much better position to deal with this. Now, of course, we do have to fight everything on the way back. I guess I was assuming we would find another... Before we had to fight any kind of, like, mini-boss or regional boss, I assumed we would find another place to rest, and I was wrong. And you know what they say when you make assumptions. You make a fool out of yourself, and just you exclusively. Fortunately, this guy's not back, so I don't know how that's determined. I guess he was like a little regional mini-boss or something. That color change, though, that's wild. Alright, come on, boys. Let's go. It is so oddly quiet right now. There is no music, there's no noise. Yeah, this is like so much easier. Having an army of monkeys with you makes every encounter so much easier. I imagine that's true in real life as well. You know, any situation you're facing in life, if you can get an army of little monkeys to help you out, you're going to have a much better go of things. Get me out of here. So my monkey army is gone now. Tragically. I think I can finish him off, though. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste. Get out of the way of the fire! Don't just stand there, you crazy man. Freeze him. Get up. You're okay. Don't let him kill you now. Don't die now. You got him. Gotta go easy, monkey man. Go easy. Whew. That went much better. How many people are on Kick? I don't know. I've never actually announced that people are on Kick. I know that Gilliam is. Yeah, Gilliam's on the Kick right now. And we have 10 followers on there, which is cool. If you want to check that out. It is just kick.com/ is it Howdy Folks Live, I guess? Kick.com/Howdy Folks. I don't know who that is. Howdy Folks Live is what you want to go for. That's where you'll find the live page. It's a mess right now. I did like a temporary, like the tip jar. There's a temporary link to the archive channel and a temporary link to the Patreon. I got to go in there and prettify it and make it all look a lot better because right now it's rough. It sounds like the cats have knocked something else over. I'm gonna go check on the cats and see what they're doing. I'll be right back because it sounds like they're being destructive. when I used to play headset audio when I would go to the Be Right Back screen? I thought it still did. Alright. I don't remember fixing it, at least. I guess it just fixed itself. Isn't that wonderful? Everything seems fine in there. I can't even tell what it is they knocked. They definitely knocked something over, because I heard it. But I wandered around and couldn't find anything, so... They're all okay, and nothing appears to be broken, so I'm not going to worry about it too much more. They do a great job with scale in this game. You really do feel like a little monkey in a very big world. I mean, I don't know what that feels like. I've never been a little monkey in a big world. But playing this game, I imagine that's how it feels. Like, look, earlier we were down there on those bridges. Look how far away they are. Look how little they look. And yet, look at the environment we're in. We truly are nothing but a small monkey in a big world. Just a little part of a bigger picture. What is that big picture? I don't know. Some kind of journey to the west. Not sure about the details. Don't really know how it works. Couldn't tell you. I would like to somehow increase my attack power such that I do manage to one-hit these guys in the future. That would be great. Did we miss something back there? Was that somehow accessible, this large tower? I don't suppose so. Have we been down there? It looks like there's a walkway. That means we probably have explored that area before. Or it's just beautiful set dressing. I think we're getting out of this pit that I didn't even kind of really register that we were in. Is this the inside of a volcano? Is that what this is? This entire time? I thought we were just sort of in a mountainous region. I didn't realize we were in... I mean, would it be the pits? What do you call the inside of the volcano? I have no idea. I guess that's where we've been this whole time, though. And we are emerging from it into the bright light of day. I wonder if this chapter is going to be longer than the last one. The last one felt very short. Now, granted, we did do a couple of really long streams there, and that's probably why it went by so quickly, as opposed to the snow region where it was like a lot of smaller streams over a long period of time. Made it feel like it went along a lot longer. So what do you do? 4 soaks! Folks. Let's go. Okay, but each sip recovers 35% of maximum health and grants a considerable amount of ki, or kai. Each sip recovers 30% of maximum health. Considerably increases damage executed by the next attack. Oh. And we get 4 soaks we can add to it. I mean, here's the thing. It's not locked in. We can change back at any time. 30% is less, obviously, but like, all these soaks we can add. There's so many different ones, too. What do we want to add? Let's, first off, do we have anything about fire? Not Ring of Fire, but like, just like, resistant to fire or anything like that. Extends the duration of duplicates for the next pluck of many. Massively increases health recovery from using the gourd when at critical health. You know what? Yeah, that one's a no-brainer. Poison. Using moderately increases damage reduction. Slowly recovers small amount of health. Considerable chance to take a step without consuming a gourd. Yep, another good one. No longer interrupted by incoming attacks. Gotta have that. Huge. Using the gourd can no longer be interrupted by incoming attacks and now provides considerable damage reduction. Using the gourd moderately extends the duration of invincibility upon executing a dodge. Poison state, shock resistance, poison resistance, maximum health for a short duration. Oh, moderately increases as well. Alright, so it's between the goat skull. Also, hey! Welcome to the kick! Hey! How is it? Is it running well? Everything look good? Everything sound good? I think it's a little bit ahead of the YouTube. Thanks for the... What is that? Does that get us up to 11 follows? Let's go! Do we have a button for that? How about that? Why is it children? Heavenly. It's heavenly what's happened there. Welcome to the Kick. I appreciate it. I think we're going to be streaming on Kick a lot more in the future, too. Okay, so right now it's between this. Using the gourd moderately increases maximum health. But then also... There was one I saw earlier. Oh yeah, this one. Using the gourd moderately extends the duration of... It's like a moderate increase. You know what? It's clunky on mobile. Yeah, that's the one thing I'll say about it. I don't really have any bones about kick other than there's a bit of clunk to it. So if I want to change the game that I'm playing, I cannot do it on the capture PC. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. I've tried. It just will never like update and show me whatever game I'm typing in. I have to go grab my laptop and change the name of the stream or change the name of the game on there, which is weird. This one right here is a fella. You can tell because you can see his shoulder. This one is not. He's also a slightly different color. Let's fight him anyway. How hard can it be? Come on out. Okay, I did not expect him to come out swinging. This looks like he's some kind of like special. Oh my gosh! This is no ordinary fella! Okay now. Insufficient mana to cast. We should have rested. Mistakes were made. I'm partially a mushroom now myself, from what I can tell. Uh-oh, 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 take the gourd. You know what? What happens if I transform? I'm not a mushroom man anymore, my guy! I just thought we were getting into a fight with a regular old run-of-the-mill mushroom kind of thing. I appreciate that when you transform back, you're no longer covered in mushrooms. Huge. Get up. Take the potion. No! Oh, it pauses the stream when you go to chat? That's awful. That's a horrible user experience. But you can, even if you don't have, like, you can do this on YouTube with YouTube Premium. But you don't have to pay anything on Kick to shrink the app away and have it keep playing, right? So there's something. Obviously, we're not letting him get away with that. We're going to fight him again. We got real close that time. I think we were doing all right. Get him, boys. Beat the snot out of him. He's lost his mushroom hat. Or maybe he threw it at us and we're wearing it. I can't tell. Yeah, this slows you down tremendously. If you're wondering why I'm moving like a brick right now, that is why. I'm going to go back into this form just so I can like come back and fight like a normal monkey again. His hat's back. There's probably like a potion I could take that would allow me to like get rid of the mushroom effect. I just don't know which one. Some sort of like fungicide, right? Yeah, absorb his energies. 9 capped Lingsy seeds. Right on. We could go ahead and go plant those if we wanted to. Ooh. Well, how about that? There we go. It was worth it in the end. Got another meditation spot. Whoa! 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 What? Who is this? How long has this guy been? Is this the guy? Is this the fella who rules the mountain that everybody's been talking about? I didn't know he was some kind of primordial giant man. We still have to go find our horse friend. We know he's around here somewhere. We found him in every region. We've got to find him in this one. Yeah, look at this guy. So this is the bull that everyone's going on about. He's got a big bad slash right through his chest. Do I have to fight him at some point? That seems cruel. Seems unusual. Seems unfair. I do actually want to very quickly. We're gonna double back out of here. We're going to travel to the Zodiac Village. check on our plants. I don't think we have any other upgrades. And then when we go back, we're actually going to go back to earlier in the level. Controversial, I realize. But I want to check something. Something I need to see. I guess we'll talk to this guy, because we actually do need to drop the seed off with them. Yeah, take a respectful, like, 7 steps backwards there, buddy. Harvest all of our ingredients.
What
Deliver
do you
seeds.
think of my work?
No comment on that? You're not going to tell me, oh, good job fetching that?
Who's there to lend me comfort?
He's just going to whine about being old or whatever. We're going to carry on. Got other things to do. Pausing the stream while you chat is absolutely unhinged behavior, though. So here's the thing. We are now in Ashen Pass 3. The valley entrance. Where was it that the path diverged? And I said, let's just focus on this one direction. Was it at the Ashen Pass 2? That's a bit of a ways back. The Furnace Valley. No, I think it was kind of back here. I could be wrong, but I said let's focus because I assumed we would have to come back out. And I realize now that I was wrong. There was a couple of alternative paths. I just want to go take a quick look at them and see what we find inside. Also, I saw your message earlier, Gil. Yes, I'm still using the NVIDIA broadcast. I am going to eventually go back to... I like being in a box. I like that it takes me out of the game, puts me in the real world. I've noticed that when I watch other people, whether it be Let's Plays or streams, I don't like it when they're on the game like this. I don't know why. It has some sort of weird artificial separation situation. I couldn't explain to you the exact reason my brain doesn't jive with it, but I do prefer it when some people are in a little box. So I'm going to put myself back in my little box. I'm going to put that health bar there for the tipper, so in this case, Lucas gets, underneath that box, and put it inside of a little frame. And we'll see how that goes. You know, nothing's ever locked in stone. Nothing is ever permanent. But we'll just see how we like that. So we're back here now. I could be absolutely wrong, by the way, about where I think I want to be. And the reason we're doing this is just because I want to make sure we don't miss out on our deer horse friend. I think going uphill, we wanted to have a look and see if we could go this way. And it looks like we can, at least until we get to that point. It doesn't look like there's much reason to go beyond this, so there's that question answered. Don't know what this is all about. Is this like just a wall, or is it possible to pass through it? Solid. Oh, okay then. Well. No. No, we cannot pass through. Okay. Even if we go up here? Invisible wall? Yep. Well, we know that we could just throw ourselves off this cliff down here for whatever reason. Yeah, had to test it. Had to test it. You know that. Can I still survive this? Yeah, we still do the really cool landing. I like that no matter how many times you do it, you get the cool cutscene every time. Alright, maybe it was down here is what I was thinking of. It's weird that we haven't come... I was going to say, crossed any enemies. These guys are back. Fantastic. I really enjoyed fighting them the last time we were down here. Love doing it again. So we could have just come back to this point. Yeah, it was... Now I remember. It was outside here. It was where that guy was with the... Yeah. So there's some things to explore inside of this little area that we just did not explore. And there's some treasure to get as well. Like right ahead over here where there's this lava fall. Just running past these guys, if we can. I'd rather not engage with them, if possible, to avoid it. Kind of feels like I'm going to have to do something. Now, I was trying to get them both in one go. That's why I got up on the pillar, because I thought I could hit them both. Did not work out that way. Oh, I got a flame mediator. So there's a treasure chest right there that we can get to. Oh, boy. Hey, big bud. Hey, big bud there. Hey, big boy. How you doing? Those are some masculine legs there. You can tell by his stance and everything. We talked about this earlier, about how there are gendered rocks, and you can tell by looking at their legs what they are. Look at that. That's a feminine lower half right there, if I've ever seen one. Is there like a way you're meant to get down there? Woo! We're still not quite sure how they make the noise. I like the idea that it's steam passing through burning rock. But they definitely don't have mouths, so they cannot scream, even if they need to. Oh, good, I get to fight you again. Joy. What a happy occasion for me. So happy. If I freeze him, and I just attack him from behind. This would be much more effective if we would stay behind him. Stop trying to get around to his front side. Because I don't want to waste the time kind of attacking his shield when I don't have to. Well, I mean, we're going to have to go down there anyway. But I kind of want to fight things one at a time. Take them as they come. So we got down here, and we pretty much went in one direction and one direction only. We never bothered to explore the rest of this. Is this that guy? Is this a different guy? Why is his health fully restored? After all I've gone through. Don't target that. Okay. Preemptively go ahead and whack this thing before it gets up and tries to do anything about it. Also, that's a fire worm. I don't think we fought one of these before. Does that have a humanoid face? Why are things in this game so foul? Look at that. Oh, it's horrendous. Absolutely foul. Where are you? This is the guy that wrecked us last time. Let's approach this correctly this time. It's him by himself. He's not even like a unique enemy. He's sort of like a little mini-boss kind of guy that glows blue, sure. But that's it. Nothing really special to him. Probably don't need a whole army of monkeys to take him out, but it's nice to have him around. Thanks, fellas. That's pretty much all I needed. Y'all can go now. We got what we came here for, which was apparently an enhanced tiger subduing pellets, which sounds actually really handy. We should probably look at that. And some ascension powder. And a knot of voidness. And a turtle treasure. Which is a spirit. A turtle treasure sounds like what you'd call it. It sounds like you know how sometimes people will give... Oh. Okay, well someone's trying to rest in peace now, but I'm dealing with now...
Never thought I'd die before I finished.
Hold on, we'll deal with that in a minute. Do all of them have hands, or was it just that one back there? Nope, this one also has hands. And a slightly different... maybe more foul face? It depends on what your standards are, I guess. What's going on over here? What's your story, my guy? Oh, you want to fight, huh? That's unfortunate. Stop it, please. Is this the actual devil? Look at him. I do see a meditation spot over there now that we missed before. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is or what his story is. I can tell you right now, he sounds very irritated with my presence. I can tell. He's wrecking me right now. I'm not doing too hot here. I've got one shot here, and that's this. Okay, and then we do that. So that we heal. We also could activate this. And that will heal us while we're standing in the lava. Because the issue is, not only do we need to defeat him, we need to defeat this thing too. But now that I've got good eyes on it, it's just a normal one of these guys. And then what is that? Is that also a boss? Or is that, what is your story? Are you what was talking? Is this one of those situations where the statue is alive and it just wants peace, and it's going to reward me for bringing it peace by defeating all of these guys who have been bothering it, possibly? Or maybe they're all his servants? Maybe he wanted to be worshipped, and what he wanted was for all of these things to worship him. And we've come in and we've interrupted the service. Can you speak? Oh, it actually looks like one of those carts.
It has lingered for you for too long.
Is this going to wake it up?
It's yours now. My journey of life. A fleeting dream.
Dark thunder spell. In darkness cunning change doth brew. Slow of step, yet resolute. Transform into a horse guai. Immune to thunder damage, inflicting thunder bane on the enemy. Focus built up before transformation can be converted for use afterwards. Interesting. What's the implication there? That wasn't the voice of our horse friend, right? He didn't die and leave that behind, did he? Did he? Bolt Runner. Each talent level slightly increases thunder damage. I don't want that to be the case. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding. We're going to increase maximum mana again. That would be so sad if that's what had happened. Surely not, though. Surely we're... Like... No, because he's got to be in the last level as well. We're not in the last level, we've determined. I think it's just a random, unrelated thing. The random, unrelated ghost who's given me the ability to turn into a horse. Somehow. That's not to analyze it. That will lead only to disappointment and sorrow. Remember the first level of this game? The first world? Where you're just dealing with like wolves and foxes and things. The world's kind of normal. You're just running through the woods. Do y'all remember that? Yeah, there was the big gold baby. But that's not so far out of the norm. Who hasn't had to deal with one big gold baby at some point in their life? It comes up. It comes up. Normal people in their normal everyday life have to deal with giant golden babies. Makes sense you'd put it in a video game. It's about time someone did it, honestly. And then you get here. And there's just flaming heads on top of fiery worms. Which, whatever this thing is, I can't even place what this creature is. This is just like the foulest demon pig from hell. That's what I'm looking at here. Well, okay, out of the frying pan into the fire for us, I guess. Didn't even know we could come down over here. Now we know. Good to know. That didn't hit anything. That's okay. What have we been back here before? No, we definitely haven't. I'd remember it. Hi. How are you doing? We're just here getting the fire dates. No reason for it to be violent. Oh, look, one made it over. What are you going to do about it? It's the jump. They can clear so much distance with it. This is where you find all the really cool hidden treasure. Hold on, we got to defeat this other one, though. We can't leave it back here. Yeah, it's still upset. It's still angry. It's still upset that it can't figure out how to reach me. About my car's extended warranty. Goodbye. Has anyone ever fallen for that scam? Because that's a scam, right? Ooh. I mean, it must have worked at least once, otherwise they wouldn't keep doing it. Okay, so this is not just a little dead-end alcove. This leads around to back here. Back up onto the trail. Oh, boy, I was about to say, that looks like it's going to take form. And, oh boy, did it! I love that we keep getting into these situations when we have just nothing left to give. We've used up all of our mana. I have nothing left to offer you, game. I'm going to give it my best. I'm not going to give up ever. I'm going to fight like I always have a chance at winning, even when I feel like I definitely don't. You never know. You never know when you might just actually play well enough to get a thing done. You know what? Infinite health glitch. Doing okay. Doing okay. Don't get too excited, but we are doing okay. What'd I say? Never just give up because the odds feel like they're against you. Don't put down your controller till it's dead because it might fall on top of you. We got some kind of sacred materials for that. I'm all out of drink. I keep trying. We got a new Flint Chief Spirit. We got a ton of spirits by doubling back here. And maybe we found the ghost of my horse friend, you know? I mean, we're still going to not accept that that's what happened. Maybe we just misread the room. It didn't sound like his voice, did it? I don't think so. We're gonna assume our horse friend is... I mean, we did fight what appeared to be a demon ghost possessed version of our horse friend previously, which would imply to me that maybe he did die and his spirit was somehow taken control of in that boss fight back there. But we don't know. Also, I forgot about this guy, so I guess I have fought these before. I just didn't register. Or I ran past it. I don't know. I don't have a well enough memory. What we're going to do now is we're going to navigate our way back up here. I don't think that we're going to find anything else that we haven't already done in this direction. I think we were pretty thorough from this point forward. Yeah, we're just going to leave him. We fought him before. No big deal. Yeah, we're not missing anything back here. I hope. And then right on the other side of this door... Yeah, this is where we, I believe, stopped last time. So we'll go ahead and skip ahead to the final spot that we've unlocked. Oh, after we check out... Did we get a new brew, or we got a new... Here we go. Flame Mediator. Using the gourd moderately increases burn resistance. Folks, it's what we were looking for. There we go. Increased burn resistance. Lovely. And now get me out of here. Take me to Flaming Mountain, Field of Fire, Ashen Pass 3. The third part of the 5th chapter, although apparently there are 6. I was still reading up on them. I clicked off of that page. They're shorter, but not that short. Actually, the spots update every chapter if you notice. Wait, what? The game is on a bell curve, with Chapter 3 being the peak of the curve. Absolutely, yes. Chapter 3 took forever. A lot of that is the amount of side content in Chapter 3, which I personally felt like... the most in any part of the game. This is from someone on Reddit, by the way. So it seems like the last chapter is going to be a bit of a boss rush kind of thing. Well, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't want to participate in that. But if that's what the last chapter holds for us, so be it. This is the direction we want to progress in. So if it's true, if that sort of reasoning holds true, and oh my gosh, what was that? I was going to say, if that type of reasoning holds true, last chapter felt very brisk. This one will feel even more so. Did we get knocked out by a rolling ball? Is that what happened there? I need to see this for myself. Let's not get so focused on the side content over here. Or actually, let's do... We're going to go ahead and have this charged and ready to go. We're immediately going to charge... Oh my gosh, yeah, that's what that was. And then it goes back up, is that right? Oh my gosh. It looks like it can only run that one... Oh, I'm supposed to fight it? How does that work? We're definitely going to hide away in this little tucked away corner here and hope it rolls past us, yeah. Foul and disgusting. This isn't where it rests, right? It doesn't come all the way up to this area. Yes, it does! It goes past here. But it didn't a second ago. Maybe it is trying to actively to get me, so maybe it doesn't go that far past me at any given time. Okay. I noticed that it's attackable, but I don't know if I actually need to try to destroy it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Gotta get back up here. Oh, yeah, no, it just keeps getting worse! If I push this thing in front of that, will it actually hit it and damage it? If I can manage it? Doesn't look like I can, but could it? Or do they avoid friendly fire? Do they even acknowledge that they're on the same time? Or is one like more so an environmental damage? Oh, I can do this. Good riddance to you. I've kind of come to terms with it now. I'm not as frightened as I was. Ooh, more enhanced pellets like that. This seems so much more manageable than it did initially. I think it's fine. Just gotta have our big attacks ready to go. And just start sprinting. That's not an area I can... Never mind. No, never mind. That was almost foolishness. I mean, it was foolishness. Just not the peak of it. Well, where do I stand here? Probably right over here to the side. Alright, well, there's an answer to that question. This is not... Is this not a fella? I think this is actually just a mushroom. Is it trying to get me? Did it look like it was trying to rotate there? Or was that my imagination? Is it not going to go any further now? Oh, dear. Okay, then. The next time it comes back... I can't tell if I can get to that little rocky area right there. I can't tell if it's an area I can actually get into. What I don't want to do is die. Because I think if I die, I've got to go all the way back to the start! Oh! 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 Okay. I don't even know if I need to charge up the attacks. I think if I'm patient, this thing will just wipe out my enemies for me. Oh, no, 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 no. Big mistake. Rock and roll, big boy. Yep, you stay right there. Don't do it that. Oh, are you kidding me? Now is not the time, sir. Can you not understand that both of our lives are at risk here? Just go. Just go. Just go. Sorry? Hey, hold on. I don't have control over this.
Monkey, I'm over here.
There's a big thing.
I found the fan. Look.
Oh, that's what we're looking for. Okay. What about the giant rolling
Mother left
ball?
her fan before she went away. She must have felt torn between her son and husband. But this iron ball, it just won't stop. Now that you are here, help me drive it away, and I'll let the fan do its work.
There's a...
Hey, Fox. How can you be sure it's even real?
Rest assured, Mother taught me this spell. Only the real fan will answer it.
The bull sounds weak. Probably on his last legs. Guess
I mean, it looks
have
like
to
he's
trust you
sitting.
once. I'll get down there and stop the ball and let you do your work.
Are we going to be on a timer for how long he can hold on to that ball? So are all the fires that have been blocking off different regions of the map gone now? Is that the case? No shot, he's dead.
Don't worry, his thick skin will protect him.
There you go.
Come on, let's save Father first.
You know, you could just not be a fox, and I would be okay with that. I'll be back there just a second, though. I might help you out, don't you worry, but I gotta check something real quick. Okay, never mind. There's an invisible wall. Everyone's favorite in any video game ever, just the solid wall of air. Don't think about it. We had to get him out of the picture for a little bit for the next stage of the story, so he fell off a cliff, and don't worry. He's a boar. He's got thick hide. It's true. They do. They really do. Or he's a water buffalo, or he's a... No, he's definitely not a water buffalo. What did we decide earlier? He's a Pumbaa. What are they? Warthog. No. Boy, it got quiet. After all of the stress and all of the tension from the giant rolling ball, this all seems to be moving very slowly. It's like it's in slow motion. I don't believe that we're actually near the end. I assume that what's about to happen is we're going to go up here and do this, and something's going to go wrong, and we're going to be, like, moving on to the next phase of this this chapter. Probably locked in a jail or something. Chapter 3 was so long. I can't get over it. I cannot get over how Chapter 3 just kept going to the next thing, and 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 the next thing.
Brother is not around.
Does Father wear pants?
Brother will surely give up on his plan once it's returned. And then we will be a family again.
You mischievous monkey. You dare to push your luck.
I'm trying to help.
Always have a way out. Only you came back at the wrong time.
Are you not thinking straight, Father? I brought the Destined One here to save you.
I may be unwell, but I am not blind.
You had me fooled.
You are not my daughter.
How can you say that to me? I went through flames to find the Destined One for you. But you, Father, don't you see?
I should have locked my eyes out too, to save me from your pretense.
Don't know how that would have helped, but okay.
Worry not, old horned fool. I'll see to it shortly.
Well, this is disappointing.
You could have enjoyed a good show, but you simply lack the taste.
He's literally a red boy, everyone.
Killed you all. My guise was perfect. No one could see a single flaw in it.
Yeah, they got us.
Find out then.
This is awkward and uncomfortable for everyone.
Unlike you, she has never needed to fake her respect for me.
Interesting. That little fox. I will find out if it's true after I hunt her down.
So there is an actual little fox girl.
I should burn
Well,
you
a little
together
fox
and mix
woman,
your
little
ashes
fox
to
lady.
your friendship.
Calling it little fox. You know what? All of this came out for the worst, and I'm regretting it. I guess we'll just fight the little bad boy again, wishing that the father had pants on right about now. Okay, this is gonna be this kind of fight, huh?
Why don't you come closer?
Can't really get all that much closer to you, I'm afraid. I'm assuming this fight, like every previous fight that's gone a little bit too quickly, is going to end like all of those. It's gonna come to an end, and it's like, oh, good job, but that was only phase 1.
Save him. You'd have to impress me first.
Oh, you have a little army too, huh? Great time for my monkey friends to abandon me. Appreciate that.
You're just a nobody. Flee, coward!
How long does this go on for? I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
That's it.
That's unfortunate that we die immediately. I was going to activate our ability that lets us have healing when we're standing on lava. He was shooting the ground was catching on fire. I understand that's not lava. Red Boy, he is the son of the Bull King. Okay, so he was just pretending to be his sister this whole time. Interesting. So where's your sister at exactly? She's still around? Is she actually sexy fox girl? Attractive fox woman? Where's she at? Well, that didn't hit him at all, which is odd.
My fire point is after blood. You don't know when to quit, do you?
Okay, we get him to the halfway, and he starts doing this nonsense. Where I feel like activating this right now is good. That'll protect me from fire, at least.
Fun. Really fun.
Standing on the ground here where it's burning doesn't appear to heal me, unfortunately. Which is what I wanted.
You thought you could defeat me, didn't you?
Yes. Still think that. Oh!
Smutty. Fire. Spin! Spin a blaze!
I can do fire too, big boy. Or little red boy, actually, now that I think about it. Get me out of there. Okay. Pretty much all of our tricks are gone now. We've done every neat thing that we have to try.
Does it burn like my spear? Smutty! Fire! Burn him!
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Spin! Spin! Spin a blade!
Darn it. Oh! Okay, fingers got a little sweaty there like I was feeling the heat. Again, wish the dad was wearing pants back there. This can't be the end of it, though. Surely he's about to split open and spew out tentacles or something. Is that it?
You cursed monkey.
Well, he's a bad guy!
Wherever you go, you leave behind a ruined family.
This is not my fault, okay? He sought to betray you. He dressed up like a beautiful fox woman and tricked me.
Defeated, but not vanquished.
He just stands up again.
I am afraid he'll rise again soon.
What do you want me to do about it? We didn't make your wife betray you. We didn't make your son betray you. None of us are involved in this.
Into my possession. I've kept it in my stomach.
That's a strange place to store such things.
From old.
Which stomach? Don't you have 4 of them?
I am old now. Fears have grown in me. Fear of war. Fear of death. Fear of my wife. Fear of my son. That is why I dare not consume it, let alone give it back to him. Destined, deprived, it's all the same. Don't ever believe their bullshit.
It's funny coming from a big bull.
Choices, no causes and effects, not what you're called.
Yeah, who could have seen that coming? It was all too easy.
This false death talisman. Poor keeper. Seems his legacy was his only offer after all.
Just kill him. Don't turn him into some sort of super being. I'm all out of mana. Just have him be dead. Oh, hey there. Okay, it's Red Man now. Yaksha King. Please tell me this is a different fight and not a phase 2. Please tell me it's a completely different fight and not a phase 2. I am begging you with everything in my soul.
No wonder not a single raindrop was fanned. It was your trick the whole time. My bad, old bull. I was a bit delayed. You little rascal. I'll teach you a lesson on your parents' behalf.
Yeah, no, I need to go rest at a shrine, though. Oh, good, everything's recharged.
What all day there dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh compose my life's bloom.
He's only got eyes for me for some reason.
What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb?
What are you talking about over there, my guy? No!
Mercy.
Oh, I hit the button to slide out of the way. Do I have to restart from the start of the other fight? Once Ring of Fire is cast, the ring will remain active until the spell dissipates. Even if you step outside of it momentarily, it will still blah 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 the benefits. I guess we're gonna go wander up there and see what awaits us. See if whether or not it's a little red boy or a big red man. If it's a big red man, I'll appreciate that. That's a big red man. But where's my friend, though?
Let's go with your feet and thorns. Tasty snack.
Restless! Hopeless! Fearless!
Ease up and get back. Let me heal you first.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
My vengeance! What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh compose my life's
That's so much more effective when it actually hits.
I will make sure everything that stands in my way dies! The bullets. What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh don't compose my life's bloom.
Darn it! That sucks. No! Oh, we were doing okay. We were doing okay. Give it another go. Don't worry about it. I used to have a little fan that sat on the desk, a little USB fan, but I threw it away because the motor started like locking up. And if you reach up there and you flip the blades, it starts spinning again, but only for a few minutes, and then it would lock up again, which is unfortunate. It seemed like a fire hazard to have a motor constantly being supplied power that just wouldn't spin. It seemed like it's probably not a good thing to have, so I went ahead and tossed it out. Need to get a new one though. It's very handy.
What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? Blood and flesh don't compose my life's bloom.
Darn you.
I am not the people who wipe out the entire time. Time for me to move.
You're out of here? You're leaving me?
Consider it mercy.
And as soon as he left me, I died as well. So he only sticks around for the first part of the fight. That's unfortunate. That's deeply unfortunate. I mean, not that I could tell he was doing much. I think he healed me at one point, which was nice. I think he might just do that at the start of the fight, though, so that, you know, if you happen to defeat Red Boy, you know, you have a chance at defeating Red Man as well. That's okay. That's fine. I forget that this guy's just, like, back there this whole time. He's just, like, watching all of this unfold. What's up, man? I really wish you were wearing pants. You have some, like, fortunately placed hair, though. Small blessings, I suppose. He activates those little spikes on his arms like they're lightsabers.
Watch now, oh good. This is how.
Where is he going?
Watch out for that!
No, you don't say. Did you hear him? Watch out for that. Like I didn't know.
So when spring's existence,
why does it get worse every time? Why do we die sooner every single time? We did like so much better just in the first round than just then. Reignite the sparks. Yeah, we'll shuffle sparks away from everything else into health. And then he won't kill me because I'll just have so much health. And then I'll just stand there and I'll tank all of his attacks. Until he dies of boredom. Or of old age. That's actually not, that's not such a bad idea. It's not such a bad idea at all. Alright.
you know you need a hand. Don't act like you could do it alone. What all day? A dwelling in my mother's womb. If blood and flesh don't compose my life's bloom.
Jeez.
Wretched thing! You crossed me, and you fall! Stars alive! Let your blood fuel my vengeance! Son, I better go.
Yep, there he goes. You heard him right over there. I better go, son, he says. As he just abandons me here to fight this thing on my own. As he just abandons me here to die. I was not aware somehow that I could take damage while charging forward like that. I thought I was invincible. That's news to me.
Restless, hopeless, fearless!
Darn it. Cooked that.
Consider it mercy. Think! Thrive!
We're okay. We're fine. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get him. I still don't feel though like just with how this level's been laid out. Even though we're literally talking to the gigantic mountain-sized bull and fighting the second iteration of his demon son, still doesn't feel like this is the end of the level. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's going to be more.
Don't act like you could do it alone. Faithless, traceless, merciless.
Yep, see you later, man. Just in time. No, like, parting gift of, like, HP or anything?
Shall quake! Right! Restless, hopeless, fearless! What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh don't compose my life's fume.
I got nothing left. Got nothing left to give.
And nobody.
This doesn't feel possible. I don't feel like a mortal man is meant to be able to accomplish this. This is beyond my abilities. This is beyond me. This feels like the most, well, I was gonna say this feels like the most difficult challenge we've had in this entire game. It would be. It would be. Games tend to get harder, not easier, throughout the run of their runtime, throughout the course of the hours you invest into them. You know, it would make sense that the boss here on level 5 would be more difficult than anything we'd done prior.
I will make sure everything that stands in my way dies!
Trying a different tactic here. So far, not so good. Hold still, for crying out loud.
The Buddhas say my flesh is life's core. What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb?
Already? You're too quick with that! I am not here to wipe out an entire kind.
Right! Watch now, old coot. This is how I shatter your hope! The Buddhas say my flesh.
Smite!
Let your blood fuel my vengeance!
Okay. So now he leaves the battlefield.
Faithless. Merciless! The Buddhas say my flesh is life's core. So when springs existence, I implore. at mercy.
He was there! We had him! We had him within an inch of his life! All I needed to do was not get hit. Oh, oh, I really need a heart monitor for these games. Oh.
You know you need a hand. Don't act like you. That's one more treat from my ring.
What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh don't compose my
I am not the peak to wipe out an entire night. Time for me to go.
Quake! Restless, hopeless, fearless! Lotus throne of blades! I made it even better!
Well, that's just never happened before.
I'll conquer what divides Sun
That's just brand new.
I'll kill those whom Sun Wukong feared to slay.
No, you won't. You won't do much, man. I can't believe we had him within like a fraction. Just one more hit was all it was going to take, and instead of being patient, I ran at him while he was throwing his attacks at me. Oh, I felt those last final hits in the core of my soul. My very being has been just shattered and ruptured.
Are you trying to frighten anyone in that new form?
My flesh is not light. What ordained their dwelling in my mother's womb? If blood and flesh...
I am not the people who wipe out an entire night. Time for me to go.
See you later, buddy.
So much for this journey.
Consider it mercy.
It's like I don't. It's like I don't even have the ability to speak to what is happening right now. He's very tough. He's very tough. I imagine there's a lot of really. I know that there are a lot of very talented players. I've watched their videos of like no kill or no hit, no damage runs of like bosses I fought before. I like to do it after I fight a very difficult boss. I like to go back and watch other people do it, and they will do it perfectly, which always impresses me. They avoid the simple mistakes that I do not. Like, they get out of the way of attacks like this, rather than get hit by them.
Everything that stands in my way.
They do all the perfect dodges and everything. As you would, if you want to play the game properly. I do wonder what this looks like for the gigantic bull above us. Like, is he at all concerned about what he is watching unfold right in front of him?
Compose my life's bloom.
I am not the pig to wipe out an entire kind. Time for me to go.
Faithless, graceless, merciless!
I don't have to teach you.
Let
I'll have my
blood!
My vengeance! Still holding on, despite it all. Does your vengeance weigh more than your family? Spit it out now, his relic!
Are you telling me there's a phase 2 or something? Oh, is this Mama?
My king, I'm sorry for my lateness. I turned to them, but none offered help.
My lady, forget it.
I implore you to show mercy and spare my son. He is the last of the Yaksha's bloodline in the West, with an origin most tragic and twisted. Now, he poses a threat no more. Should you grant him mercy, I, Rakshasi, and the Bull King shall retreat ourselves to secluded meditation.
That's true. Yeah, your son killed us multiple times. Many times. We're barely alive. We do need the thing out of his stomach. Did we get it yet? Also,
He is our son.
I hear you have a daughter. A bit of a foxy lady. Where's
Will
she
bear
at?
his punishment. If it pleases you, my plantain fan is also yours to take.
We're just passing through, right? We don't really have much investment in this.
Flames have paved my way. Through flames, I shan't stray. Vain was my flame, for revenge destined to stray. Their delight lies in our submission, kneeling and begging. You shall never witness it.
Not where I thought that was going. I guess I should have understood. He's not gonna beg. He'd rather go out like this. Now, surely we've defeated him, but he's still alive, like the last time. Am I wrong? Isn't he like a spirit being? The flesh may die, but the spirit lingers on? Apparently not. Judging by the mom's reaction, unless this is all a bit that they planned beforehand. Like, listen, if things go south, I'll beg for your life. You destroy your body. You'll be fine because you're a spirit being. It kind of seems like a sad moment. I think he is dead. His dad's crying. I wish his dad would put some clothes on if he's going to mourn. Are we going to get like a cool 2D animation of all this now? Kind of explaining his tragic backstory? We never found our horse friend. Are we left to assume that he's dead?
You've atoned through deeds.
Oh, here we go.
Take this pair of eyes. You've served the righteous cause, Yellow Rat. These ears are yours. Your power has gathered immune, Yellow Brow. Keep this nose. You've endured hardships, Hundred Eye. Go with the tongue. And the bull, it is the hardest to turn against a sworn brother. You can have his body.
Wretched boy, your luck plagues your every step. Never have you made a good choice.
Save your strength, brother. We're yet to slay our way to the court and seize that senile emperor! This one must be the chief of their troop. Brother, watch my back while I go play with him!
Your reluctance is plain. Just like my own. They forced me to drink from the river of childbearing, to bear that boy in my womb. If not for that monkey, we could have lived our separate lives in peace. As if none of this had happened.
You old coot! You knew who I was from the start. Why'd you choose to be their lapdog? I never wanted to sever our ties. If kinship means anything to you, give me that relic, and let me avenge my people.
My king! Let the monkey have my fan! And there will be no trouble.
Your brother, I've disciplined. Your boy, I've given away. Your wife's fan, today, I'll take it with me too. Find a master and serve the right. It's the only path left for the likes of us. Don't you understand, brother?
Wukong! I took out the bull's concubine with a whack of my rake too! Turned out, oh, she was a fox squire!
You don't follow? Yeah. I'm having trouble with it as well. It's very beautiful, though, and the music's fantastic.
The way I saw it, with enough merit and a position before the Buddha, they would leave me be, and all of you as well. Now I see, for someone like me, staying alive is enough to be a transgression. Brother, take care of your wife and children. And remember, steer clear of my remains.
We have to go back.
Yakshas are the mightiest of the 8 legions, after all. Be your body hard as metal, meeting death in scores is inevitable. Yet, why did you endure the fish and those carts just as poorly?
Oh, we did the entire chapter in one day.
With a clouded mind, it's your desires that shape what you see. Had your mind been less unsettled, would you still have fallen for that child's play? Haste oft blinds while patience illumines. Next time, can you still fulfill as Wukong without Bajie?
I feel like maybe it was like trying to convey that the cycle goes around and around or something like that. We're at level 170 now, which is exciting. No new sparks. Continue. Got a bunch of different stuff. I guess we will... Like, I don't think there's any reason to go back to the last chapter. We'll continue to the next chapter. And we'll get the first thing. But I realize, by doing a Google search and being blatantly told, we only talked to the horse the one time. First off, the horse is not dead. It's inside of that cart. And he gave me his whip. We only talked to him once. We're always supposed to talk to him more than once, and we didn't. So we got to go back. We got to go back and find him now, because we just neglected to actually locate and speak to... I completely misread the situation. I was like, the horse is dead. This is the end of the horse story. The horse got killed by one of these carts. He died taking it out. Oh, good. We're back in a jungle. And this is the actual last chapter, because I was wrong before. I thought it was 5 chapters and then, like, the final boss fight, but I guess it's 6 chapters. And the final boss fight is the 6th chapter, I suppose. I think we're heading back into the skies, into the heavens.
We're getting home, son. Not getting all worked up. Oh. That old monkey's going to be at the mountaintop no matter what. We don't have to rush. We've gathered the 5 relics, just as he said. All we need now is the 6th one he has. Curse these wretches. Hey, you see? I knew there was something that old fool hadn't told us. Otherwise, no one up above would bother to ruin this place yet again. Yeah, they're coming for you.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. That's unfortunate.
I despise them the most. Admiral Bajie stands here. Who dares approach?
So we're now fighting, like, heavenly forces, I suppose, is the implication. It's alright, as long as I've got my little friend here with me, I can do anything. He and I together, we're unstoppable.
Looks like they just don't fancy us very
He just keeps talking as well. It's nice because for so much of this game, we're just a monkey on our own. And it's really nice to have a friend along for the journey who keeps up this like running dialogue of all of his opinions on everything. Is he a bit harsh? Yeah, he's a bit harsh, you know? Is he a little bit... He's saying hello to my little friend. Is he a little bit... Does he chastise a bit too often? Yeah, he does. Hold on. With his shield behind him, can I attack him directly? Somehow this is still attacking his shield, not him as a person. He's staying frozen for a very long time, though, which is nice. You gotta wait, he's still here, isn't he, my little guy? He didn't head off. Why is his shield back? That's unfortunate. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, no, I'm confused. This is not good. Fine, I'll help you take care of this guy. Now we can focus on the one remaining individual who seems to be like rotating and spinning and twirling. What's going on? He's not dead. Where'd he go? Well, now I'm deeply confused. Did we get him injured enough that he just decided to head out, or did we accidentally? Oh no, here we go. Here's more of them. Good. That's what I was worried that was all of them. I'm glad we've got more and with spears now. That's great. I can also summon an army if we wanted to, I suppose. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. There they are. They're back there for some reason. Come on, boys! We're just gonna trust that they're getting things done back there, and I can't see it. Oh yeah, here they come. They're Russian. Sup, fellas? So these guys are actually a lot easier to defeat than I thought. I'm gonna run ahead and see if we can get some more to spawn real quick before all of the fellas, like, dip out. Stay with me, boys. Don't go anywhere. This feels like where we're gonna have to fight. Oh, they're gone already. Oh, we ramp it right past the little thing as well, so that's fine. They did good work, I suppose. They helped me clear this out. And I would have run right past this without looking back for them. Looked like that up ahead with the clearing is possibly like a wee bit of a boss fight. What can I craft that's new? Probably new. Oh! Significantly increases attack when health is low. Pillar Stance varied combo, Sweeping Gale and Churn Gale deal additional damage, and Unleash the Rage within, significantly increasing damage dealt. Both dealt and taken. So that's one of those if you're really good at the dodge mechanics. That one's good for you, I guess. We're just going to go through all of these and clear them out. Now, we're going to go back. See if I can remember exactly where we need to go. Was it at the valley entrance, I believe? We're going to go talk to our horse friend again. And actually this time see if we can understand that he's not dead. Because that was absolutely what I assumed. Incorrectly. Erroneously. Like a fool. Hello? I don't know what he might have in store for us. He's already given us the whip. So, and where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. We don't want to go to war today. That's look, it's a great song, but it really does miss the point of the orcs, that they are just pure evil. That's also what I don't like about the Lord of the Rings show that I refuse to watch, but I watch reviews of. The orcs wouldn't have orc babies and orc families and have sad, tragic orc backstories. It makes the story more interesting. Well, okay, but it's not the story that Tolkien wrote, and therefore it's not good. Tolkien made the orcs to specifically be a personification, an embodied form of just evil and wretchedness, and family and love and good things like that. They don't feel. So back to the animated, Lord of the Rings movies. The orcs would want to go to war that day. They would love to go to war that day because that's what they love. They love war and bloodshed and killing. Doesn't make any sense. It just speaks to a severe misunderstanding of the source material. All right, that would be like if you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna adapt the First Testament into a film," and the film opens and the serpent is like, "Gosh, I really hope Eve doesn't eat the fruit. I've got to see if I can stop her from doing that." Like, no, you've missed the whole point. No, that's exactly what it was trying to accomplish. How did you not misread the situation so poorly? It'd be like if you tried to portray the creation of Earth and man, right? And you're like, Okay, and then God accidentally made men. It's like, what? Yeah, he didn't mean to. They were a mistake. It's like you've missed the point. How did you miss it so poorly? And the orcs have little orc families, and they're all in love with each other. It's beautiful, and they don't want to go to war today. It's like you're not qualified to be writing this. You lack the mental fortitude necessary to write this. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I gotta fight this guy again, huh? I don't want to die down here is the only issue, which it seems like we're close to doing. It's just like not taking this seriously enough, I guess. If we die down here, we have to make that journey all the way back, and I have to repeat everything I just said about the Lord of the Rings. And nobody wants that. Alright, horse friend. Hello. Was that all of the dialogue options? Was getting the whip what we were supposed to do? Is he still trapped in there? Can we actually see him in there? He did seem sad. You know what? We're going to go back to that webpage. From the Furnace Valley entrance, proceed ahead and make your way down until you reach the lava level. Navigate to the right side while avoiding the damaging lava. Eventually, you'll spot a cart surrounded by enemies. Deal with the enemies first, then interact with the cart by pulling the string coming out of it. The horse guy is trapped here and will speak to you. Don't forget to exhaust all of his dialogue options. Now that you found... Oh, that's all of his locations. Return to the last location where the horse guy was trapped inside the cart. Interact with the cart, then pull the string, which will now display pull forcefully. Doing so will complete the horse guy quest and reward you with Dark Thunder transformation. Wait, so that's it. We already did it. We did it without even completing the chapter. How? Wait, this implies that you have to come back. You're telling me that we just happened to end it? Hold, I don't believe this. How to end horse guy quest. I can't... It looks like that's it. It looks like we completed it. I'm reading multiple different listings here. The Destined One will face off against the Pale Axe Stalwart, a loyal servant of the Bull King. Defeating the Pale Axe in combat forces the Alguai to yield and request the monkey's service in finding and destroying the 5 elemental carts. This quest will lead to the discovery of one such cart in the Furnace Valley, yeah. Apparently slain by Mai Tianba. It seems the fight cost the horse everything in return for victory. The cart has engulfed the horse, trapping him inside indefinitely. The handle of a fiery whip can be seen hanging from the cart's mouth. Interacting with the whip causes Mai Tianben to beg the monkey to stop, as pulling the whip would kill him. The horse pleads with the Destined One to find another way to free his body. For now, all that can be done is to continue through the Furnace Valley, the Emerald Hall, defeat the Keeper of the Flaming Mountain and Yin Yang Fish, then return to Mai Tianba and finish the quest. Be careful. If you forgot to return to the cart before completing Chapter 5, you'll be locked out of the quest. To complete the horse quest, return to the horse. This time, he concedes that pulling the whip is the only way to free him. Though his corporeal body will perish, his soul lives on in the whip, and the Destined One is granted Dark Thunder. We got it. This spell transforms the monkey into the horse guai. Oh, you know what? It's because we did accidentally happen to just miss this before. We did just kind of stumble past it. Wow. Remarkable. Well, I'm going to do some more research and determine whether or not there are any secret areas we missed. We might go back and try to figure out what to do. Okay. Are we good? OBS disconnected and reconnected for a second. After beating the final boss of the area, the cutscene plays, showing some important characters behind a door in the past, and then you get booted out of the area. I went back to the final arena, and you can walk past it. An ice door opens up. However, going through there is nothing of note. Mine ended at the bottom of a huge ice slide. Hold on, what chapter is this? This is chapter 5? Ice slide. What are you talking about? I'm trying to find out whether or not there is a secret pass. Okay, I'll find out. I'll find out if there is. And we'll figure it out next time. Until then, I think we're going to wrap for today. I'll have to just do more research, I guess. Until next time, thank you folks for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.